like, Kirby's really good, but like, I don't know. I feel like as the meta progresses, we're going to be seeing less and less Kirby.
Yeah, I don't really see as many Kirby players when I watch 64 anymore. I see more Fox, and I see a lot more Fox.
And Yoshi actually is like
I haven't
character
seen that
I think
many
is
Yoshis
like really on the come up.
Really?
Dude, Wizzro plays Yoshi.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Pretty sick.
Wizzro, Tacos, Sheer Madness.
I thought Tacos was a Kirby player.
Tacos plays some Kirby, but mostly he's known for like he's Yoshi.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he's really good.
Man.
He's really good.
I know Tacos is really good, but whenever I see Tacos play, I normally saw him play Kirby, so I'm
No, man, Tacos is a god.
Dude, I know Tacos. Dude, who's the really good Fox player? It's like LZ? Is that him? Or it's like Mr.
You're thinking about a different game.
No. There's a Fox player.
LD.
LD?
You're thinking about LD.
Thank you. I know it's something like that. Yeah, I know. I watched 64.
Yeah.
I know my players.
Loser semis at Shockwave of our doubles tournament. Smashville Gaming's Gio and Smash Mob iiGGY up against Muffin Bros Karna and FX Dakpo.
So we saw the Dakpo Karna team earlier. But we're seeing a switch in characters from Dakpo, going Zero Suit Samus instead of the Luigi.
Right.
Possibly because of Villager, possibly because of Mega Man. I think that would give a lot more of a hard time for Luigi to get in on these two characters. So the character switch definitely warrants it. I'm liking it. But I want to see how the interactions are going to change up between him and Karna. Because in the last set that we saw Karna and Dakpo play, Dakpo did such a good job of whip punishing people and taking stocks or doing so much damage. And if that doesn't translate over into this character, we may see a switch back to Luigi for that comfortability factor. But I want to see how Dakpo punishes with Zero Suit Samus. The up B is definitely being a good option. So we'll see if they're put into those laggy situations where Dakpo is going to be, that epic punisher who's sitting back, waiting and reacting like we were seeing in the last game, or if he's going to change up his style and now he's playing a different character.
I just love that phrase he used, epic punisher.
Epic punisher.
That sounds like a godlike tag.
Honestly, oh man, I might steal that. Epic punisher. All right, getting into game one onto Town and City. Already seeing the 1v1s start to transpire as red team starts to try to get back to each other, and we'll see if the combos from Karna are going to be here. The red team did a really good job of defusing a combo started in that last game. Oh my gosh, Dakpo, is this going to be the first stock of the game? And yes, it will. Dakpo not letting iiGGY get away, taking that first stock. It's such a commanding way, and I want to attest to Karna's play there. He was able to keep out Gyo and enough time for Dakpo to just take out that first stock so consistently. That epic punishing coming into play. The blue team with a phenomenal start right now, and still carrying the red team off the stage, not allowing them to get into these comfortable positions. And then right when they find the opportunity, as we saw, Dakpo is just going to run right in and try to set up this sandwich, try to start up this damage, and reading the options once again, taking yet another stock with the flip kick. Dakpo, so phenomenal, like getting into these positions where he gets into his opponent's head, he gets him with that up air, and then he starts the string, and then he ends the stock.
Yeah, you're right, Zen. Just these boost kick finishes from Dakpo. So good, taking both of the stocks so far. Meanwhile, Dakpo, he's only managed to take 42% here.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even look at his percent. Yeah, oh my gosh, Dakpo.
It's pretty crazy, but wow. Unfortunately, stun gunning your teammate who's wide and vulnerable towards those bullet ball games.
Hey, take two, lose one. I think that's a valuable trade. And then Karna just goes out and then takes one right off of iiGGY, not letting that first stock off of his even do anything to his mentality. And then blue team still just doing such a phenomenal job of keeping their opponents right where they want them. They've had such a good time controlling the stage and then racking up percent wherever they want to.
Ooh, Dakpo looking for a roll that just never came. Give iiGGY an opportunity to get that up to him.
Ooh, a little friendly fire from the red team. It's going to allow the blue team to position themselves on the stage and position the red team off of the stage. Right now, onto the right side of the stage, both the blue members sitting back. Dakpo has an opportunity here. Oh, not going for it. I expected him to jump back and find iiGGY on that platform. Last time iiGGY was caught on the platform near Dakpo, that was a stock.
Right. Ooh. And a quick bouncing fish off of those aerial needles. It's get that extra little bit of damage. While Karna hasn't been getting the stocks necessarily, we have to understand that he's been playing the damage role in a nice enough way and playing the pestle role in a way where he's getting the damage so Dakpo can close. And speaking of closing, Dakpo,
gosh,
another big
one.
boost kick.
2v1. Is he going to take the stock? He hasn't taken it just yet. Oh, is he not? Okay, that was super late. That was almost a position where he would have taken a stock, Gyo would have died, and he's left in the 2v1, which he's left in anyway. Gyo's stock is gone to 5 stocks on the blue team. Dakpo hasn't lost a single stock yet. This Zero Suit Samus pick turning out incredibly well. Caught in the air, iiGGY needs to return back to the stage safely. Getting caught up to the right side of the stage, Dakpo possible. Nothing there. So iiGGY, last time he was put into this 2v1 situation in a game, he did a really good job of not dying that soon, but he's going to get hit by that back air from Dakpo. First game, Dakpo.
Dirty.
Not a single stock loss.
Dirty.
Not a single stock loss from Dakpo. I think only 1 kill wasn't taken from him. I think Dakpo had 5 kills that game, and Karna only got 1.
That was dirty, man. That was so gross.
Okay, so the character switch coming in from iiGGY. I'm either seeing Rosalina here, or maybe Bayonetta, but I'm not sure how Bayonetta is going to translate. Gyo switching over to Ganondorf?
There's no way. There's no way.
No, Gyo has a Ganondorf. He's done it.
Man, I'll play as Ganondorf, all right? That's what I'm saying. I'll play as Ganondorf.
Yo, we were talking about earlier how sick Ganondorf is in doubles, and you're like, nah, it's not going to happen.
Well, I mean, Ganon can be, like, decent in doubles, but, like, Villager, though?
Yeah, much better.
Villager in doubles.
So iiGGY hovering over Bayonetta.
Yeah, he's got a tough choice to make. Does he stick with Mega Man? Does he go to Rosalina, or does he try the Bayonetta? Looks like he's going to be trying Bayonetta. And this could present some decent opportunities.
Yeah.
Karna's really good at constantly smothering you with all these aerials, which could make iiGGY think he'll have opportunities to actually get the bat with it. Or sorry, the Witch time.
Yeah.
The problem with that, though, is Karna is very good at making you feel smothered, and sometimes he doesn't have to push a button to do that.
Yeah.
So you could see some really big baits here from Karna, as well as some very big punishes on any whiffs that we're going to be seeing from iiGGY.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like the entire blue team's playstyle is just having an overwhelming presence, and then using that overwhelming presence to condition their opponents into a position where they can set up these phenomenal kills, these phenomenal edge guards, as we've been seeing the blue team do, as we saw Dakpo do all of game 1. So it's what the red team really needs to do is find a way to break that tempo that the blue team is in such a great job of setting.
And like we saw before, Karna, he knows he can just come out swinging, but he just takes an extra microsecond just to confirm that his opponent's not going to be trying any shenanigans before coming in with the punish.
Agreed. And we're seeing a lot of what we saw in the blue team's game against the SM brothers. It was whenever that you're able to get the opposing teammate off the stage, we immediately see the blue team try to start up a sandwich. They started to set up this big damage on one person. As we're seeing right now, Gyo sitting in the corner as the blue team starts up all this damage, actually getting the forward smash. We saw iiGGY in a previous game not opt for such a high-risk option in like a tight-knit situation like that, probably because of these low percents, he's willing to take that risk.
And beyond that, he also trusts in his teammate. Gyo did a great job of just getting that extra little bit of pestering done, ensuring that the attack wasn't interrupted. The changes, they look like they're working out so far. Gyo's just staying that stock tank sort of role with iiGGY just trying to get in there, trying to use the cover that Gyo is presenting him in order to finish off these stocks.
I love the passes that Gyo is doing. Whenever, so right now, iiGGY's playing the aggressor. He's getting in, he's trying to find his options, trying to find his damage, but whenever he's put into these bad positions, wherever he's put into a position where he can't follow up, Gyo runs in, throws an option, and just kind of throws passes right to iiGGY, and then iiGGY's able to set up all of these options out of that, and then Gyo's able to set up options of himself, taking stocks, putting the red team in such a phenomenal position right now in the lead.
Exactly. You know, it looks, when we look at the game, we're seeing primarily in the foreground iiGGY, but the person behind the scenes that's really making this all work, it feels like is Gyo.
Yeah.
Just getting these little hits in, getting the big hits when he needs to, and unfortunately right there taking a big hit via the neutral air from his own teammate.
and they're not really, and they're in a position where they can throw away stocks, but with the kill potential we've seen from the blue team in that first game. Oh my gosh, these stocks can just go flying. That boost kick is going to take out the flip kick is going to take out that stock, and it's going to put the the teams in an even position.
But looking at the percents, again, it really is anything but even. Dakpo, he'll certainly need some of those boost kick KOs that we saw from him in the first game to get back. And oh man, it looked like he was going to SD there.
Right? He went so deep for that. Not able to get anything out of it, but he's trying to get this edge guard from Gyo. iiGGY coming in, saving his teammate once again. The red team does a phenomenal job of keeping their teammates alive and finding them when they're in those like very dangerous situations and they need his hand.
But blue does that as well. We saw Karna, just the quick fair preventing iiGGY from getting the extended combo sequence.
Yeah, and then this is brawl happening on the left side of the stage. Finally transgressing back into the middle. Dakpo doing a phenomenal job of keeping Gyo out, trying to follow up and take something out of iiGGY, but iiGGY gets himself out of the sandwich that he was just being placed into. We've seen so many flip kick attempts, and then the recovery attempt is going to be met with that down air.
And now Karna 2v1. The pressure is still... Oh my.
Okay.
Oh my.
The regrab from Karna, that's going to eat a very well-placed down smash. I actually thought that iiGGY had hit Gyo there and to kill his own teammate, but blue team losing the second game.
Okay, let's see it real quick.
Yeah.
Down air first.
Yeah, he overextended so many times with that flip kick, hoping to get a kill. Doing like it wasn't a high risk, and every other time he did it wasn't high risk, high reward. But that time it was the highest of risks, and he got punished so well. That 3 turnip coming into play.
Was it 3 or was it just, I thought it looked like just 1?
Was it?
I think it might have just been 1, man.
Really? I think it was a hard spike, so I thought it was 3, but it could be wrong. Regardless, the red team coming out on top that game 2. Let's see. We can actually see it was. Yeah, I think it was 3.
Oh, it was 3?
Yeah, I think it was really quick, and like the hitboxes traded, but I think it was 3. We're gonna. Yeah.
Oh, you're totally right. That was 3. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 turnip.
3 turnip. Good call. Good call. Good call.
Because I don't think the 1 turnip would have spiked.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a really good point.
But yeah, still, red team coming out on play, going into game 3, or I guess to say game 3. But yeah, going into game 3, going to Smashville, and I want to say the Bayonetta pick was very good for the red team. They were able to get so much more mileage out of their positioning, their aggression on stage, and giving Gyo that stock tank role that we saw him use in that last game.
Ooh. Wow. Just the momentum I think that we're seeing from Red right now. The change that Bayonetta gave them was just what they needed to actually get back into the series.
Yeah.
Dakpo, he's getting the boost kicks, but he's not getting the final hits. Meanwhile, that's a great KO start for Gyo, who's able to actually clean up the stock on Karna. And again, just playing that janitor-esque sort of role where he's just in the background constantly. You might not even notice him, but he just gets so much done.
Yeah. I love the option from Dakpo there to opt for the boost kick. He saw Gyo being a bit too aggressive on the shield. There's 2 blue team members there, and he's just running up. And he's doing that to get them out of the way. And I worry that that's going to stale it for a kill, but as he's been throwing out these multiple hitboxes and connecting them very frequently, he's going to be able to get that kill later on. Getting that up air there, sending Gyo in a position away to where he can start to deal damage to iiGGY. The teams retreat to their respective sides. Dakpo setting up for a kill here. Retreating back to deal with Gyo. I guess he noticed Gyo coming towards him trying to save his teammate, but he's going to be he's going to be fine getting that boost kick. But Karna taking another stock. Wow, the blue team in the biggest deficit I've seen them in this entire set.
Yeah, it's definitely tough here. And again, it's just about Gyo. He's the cactus, right? Just kind of staying in the corner, and you touch him and it hurts really bad.
Yeah, Gyo's done a really good job of reacting to approaches. And wow.
And that's the difference maker, right? What they're trying to do by constantly sending Karna at Gyo is just trying to keep Gyo from playing that passive role, just trying to be in his face so Dakpo will have the time to set up for those boost kicks uncontested.
Yeah, and that's kind of been the strategy for both of these teams, right? We see one aggressor, and then one person who kind of waits back, waits for his moment to start taking stocks, start sealing kills. And I think what's really been the dictator of what? So we got hit with the beginning hit of the boost kick and then the needle saber. Is that what happened?
I don't even know.
That was a super weird interaction.
Smash 4, dude.
But yeah, so that's kind of been the formula for success in this doubles match. Just who can follow up their aggressor better, and who can hold on to these stocks, and who can take these stocks.
And speaking of following up, it's just been all about Gyo again. He's done a great job this game dismantling Karna, but the share stock will be forced out.
Yeah, and this is where the game could suddenly take a shift. That stock is exactly what I was going to allude to. Right now we're at an even game, all because they did such a phenomenal job of taking down iiGGY, even though Gyo did such a great job holding onto his stock. But in those last moments when iiGGY lost his final one and then he's at those high percents that become so dangerous, and the blue team did a phenomenal job of taking advantage of that.
Now really anybody's game. Last stocks all around. Karna, he's just trying to pick his openings very cautiously. He doesn't want to get hit by surprise KO. Ends up KOing iiGGY instead. And now we need to see another clutch 2v1 play coming out from Gyo.
And like as we talked about before, Villager being the perfect character for these 2v1 situations. And what a better position to be in than have a character on the opposing team that's already at kill percents while you yourself are at such low percents, respectively.
And just smart play, really, from Karna. You'll notice how much he's employing shield here. He knows that Gyo won't really want to commit towards that grab. Too much of a commitment with a huge chance of Dakpo getting a big punish.
Yeah, and I mean, when you have 4 minutes left to find out your option, and you have all this percent left, Gyo's definitely going to be taking his time, as we're seeing, kind of waiting, looking for that option to get in. He really wants to get rid of Karna because he feels that he can do the 1v1 against Dakpo. And I honestly don't think that's too far away from the truth. So if he's able to get this stock, or if he's able to get Dakpo in a bad position where he could take that stock, this is going to be very important. Dakpo spacing with the side beat.
Yeah, he just wants to get the tree out of there, wants to make it so that that axe is not even an option.
Yeah, Gyo being very patient, trying to find his option, but eating so much percent in the process. He went from
very
21.
Tricky. You're right, and it's just tricky. He's trying to basically find that moment where he can separate Dakpo away from Karna, and then he'll probably do a mix-up grab. But Dakpo will not let him have it. Boost kick to close out loser semis. But what a crazy set.
Yeah, honestly, I did not think that it would be so definite towards the end there. So we saw the game literally like a roller coaster go up and down both ways for both teams. Red team at the top of the hill, suddenly that drop once iiGGY's stocks were off the table, taking one of Gyo's, then Gyo immediately losing one right after that, putting it into that even stock game. That's what the blue team needed, and they took advantage of it so well, taking out iiGGY. And it's funny because if the style that they had the other 2 games was Gyo stays back, protects iiGGY whenever he's put into these bad positions, and also finds places to clean up for iiGGY. And then in that last game, iiGGY was doing all the aggression still, but Gyo was not as clean with saving iiGGY or protecting iiGGY or finding areas to where he could make iiGGY's aggressive style succeed more. And the blue team just did a phenomenal job of keeping their pace, keeping their tempo, and then keeping Gyo out of the way. As you were talking about, Karna did such a phenomenal job of going and keeping Gyo off the stage, or putting him in this position where Dakpo could come clean up. And this is a phenomenal job of that. And in the end is what dictated the winner of that set.
Yeah, absolutely. Now remember that Dakpo and Karna, #1 seeds in this tournament.
Yeah.
Can they make it all the way to Grand to get the run back against Austin and Disco, who put them into losers?
Yeah, and
that's going to be a tough path.
And who was that?
Losers finals? It's Army and Curry. Wait,
no. Like who Disco? Who was Disco playing against Austin and Karna? Did you watch that yet?
I really have to pick my brain there. I think they were playing Sonic and
Sonic then? Yeah. Okay, cool. And who was Dakpo using?
Dakpo, I think was Luigi, but don't quote me on that.
All right, cool.
It's all these measures are just strung together.
Yeah, honestly.
You know, Dakpo with like 60 characters now.
Right. So we're going to be getting into the next set, losers finals, as we just talked about. the BBSM bros against.
They bring the pain, man.
They bring the pain. Don't look that up. But please don't look that up. But Karna and as Dakpo, as you alluded to, them being the first seed, barely clutching out that last game. As we talked about, these doubles tournaments are so stacked already. I don't know what the characters are going to be from the blue team, to be honest.
I don't either.
Or from, not the blue team, but from iiGGY, and not from iiGGY, but Karna and Dakpo.
Karna, yeah.
But because, like, I want to say that Dakpo's zero suit just felt so right in that last set.
It did. It really did. But, of course, even